How's everyone doing? Good, that's nice. You know, I got a ticket today, man. I opened up the envelope. And there was a ticket for one of those cameras at these intersections now. These stupid cameras, right? You know, since when is it illegal to drive naked? Okay? I've been doing it for years, you know? I don't get it. At least this time I was wearing my seatbelt, I guess. Because usually when I drive naked, I like to be free, you know, no seatbelt, just nothing between me and the wheel. And I'm so hairy, I'm incredibly hairy. Putting that seatbelt on and buckling it sometimes, it's dangerous. So, really bad. It's bad. These are all plugs up here. These are all plugs. Cost me $5 grand to have hair where I want it. I got hair for free everywhere else. I've got hair in places I didn't even know I had skin. My wife follows me around with a dustbuster, you know, like, we don't have a dog, thank God, you know. Anyone see that Disney movie, Chimpanzee? That's my family. Man, it's rough. So I'm pretty, I hate those cameras, you know, Big Brother is watching you, right? It's scary. I remember when a yellow light means, go faster! Now a yellow light means, are there cameras here? So I figured it out. I figured how I can drive naked. Just drive at night. I'm so hairy, it's all dark. You know, it's just a big blob, you know? It's like this big gorilla living in the car. No one knows what the hell's going on. So if you see some scary sight, that's me. In the intersection, looking at the camera. It's dark out, can't see me. So I had, some people know here, I've been talking about some medical problems that I had last year. I had a triple bypass last year. And I had been doing a lot of research about it, why did this happen to me? And heart disease basically comes from three things. Genetics. I already don't talk to my family, so I can't do anything about that. Diet. And stress. So I happen to be a dentist in town, and dentistry is very stressful. So if any of you come in, don't give me any crap, okay? You know what I'm talking about? Just sit there and shut up. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a quarter in the jar.
And diet. So I used to have a regular diet like everybody else, you know? And then one day I wake up, I'm like, oh my God, I'm having a heart attack. So I have a triple bypass and I go to a cardiologist. This guy is like an ultra marathoner, vegan, freaking skinny, you know, does triathletes, the whole thing. Triathlons, he's going to be in this bike race over here at Meisner Park on Saturday. He's a psycho Al-Qaeda veggie freak. You know what I mean? You have any vegans in the crowd? You have any vegans? No? I heard there's another, you have one vegan? Vegan, you can't eat anything. It's just basically grass, twigs, and bark. That's it. Right? I mean, I'm hairy enough to be a gorilla. I might as well just have the diet too, alright? I'm sitting there, grab another banana. That was really good. So it just sucks being a vegan, you know, you can't eat anything. You can't have eggs, you can't have dairy, you can't have meat, forget about meat. You can't even look at meat, all right? Meat, you don't even look at a picture of meat. Right, so I'm going out to dinner with everyone and I'm having celery, you know, lobster and steak and they're having a great time, ice cream sundaes. And I'm going, this sucks, all right? And I'm thinking, I'm going to find a different cardiologist. That's what I'm thinking. So I found a fat cardiologist. I love this guy. I just went to him the other day. This guy never worked out. He's sitting there in his office with a big cigarette, open box of pizza. Hey man, you want a slice? Hey man, thanks doc. Awesome. He goes, you're fixed. You're fine. You think this is ever going to happen again? You're fine. I looked at your labs. They're good. There's no problem. Forget this vegan stuff. You know, someone's smoking 2 packs a day now, drinking like a fish, cheating on my wife. I had a big pizza for lunch. I'm going to have to go out after this and, you know, go to Abe and Louie's and have a big steak. What the heck? It wasn't so bad having, you know, triple bypass when I think about it now. 10 days in the hospital, you hit a button, Demerol, come on, bring it on. You think my wife takes care of me when I hit a button? Forget about it. She doesn't run to my room. Forget it. Change your channels yourself. I had such service, right? In the hospital, it was great. I never had a 2.5-month vacation ever in 29 years, all right? And in 20 years, if this happens to me again, I'm sure they're going to have something much better. Right? They're not going to cut your chest open. They're going to have like a 1. Okay, you're all fine. Go ahead, have another pizza. Everything's fine. So, you know, I love this new cardiologist. He's just great. Forget about that fish oil. You guys aren't taking fish oil?
Yeah.
All this stuff? I'm on 1 million supplements now. CoQ10, fish oil, garlic. And this fat guy is like, forget that stuff. Just have a Crestor. You're fine. Okay, here you go. Suck on that one. Hey, you want to drag on my smoke here? So you got to relax also. You got to relax. So I'm taking yoga now. Or as my Latin friends say, yoga. Want some yoga? Like the yoga? So I'm taking yoga, and yoga is not good for me. I'm convinced it's not good because these chicks are like 30 years younger than me, all right? That's not helping my heart at all, that I can tell you. And it's not helping my self-esteem at all either. You know, I can't even touch my toes. And these people are like bending and twisting, and they're in a pretzel, and you know, I'm falling down. Help, help! You know, I'm falling down, I can't get up. But you know, the nice thing about working out with all these hot girls is that it really helps me twist a lot more. Oh my God, look at that. Holy crap. How does she do that? Help, help, help. I'm stuck. Help me. Oh. I can't even touch my toes, I swear to God. I've been doing this now for 2 months. I'm at the same place I was. You know, they got people, they stick their head through their legs. You know, they're sticking their head through their legs, they're doing stuff, they're standing like a stork. This chick has her leg above her head. She's standing like a stork with one arm up like this for like a half an hour. You know, I'm like, oh, okay, namaste, namaste, namaste. I gotta stay, namaste, help me. I'm trying to stay, I can't stay, help me. Namaste. You know, I'm falling over. Everyone's laughing at me. So it's not doing anything for my stress. And they said you have to have a mantra. So she's like, think of a sound that you really like, that's really calming, and that you're going to enjoy this mantra. And everyone's like, You know, and I'm a dentist, so I'm thinking, favorite sounds, okay? Without those sounds, I don't eat. They take away my car, my house. No sound, no food. That's how it works. Any denture wearers out there want a free checkup? Just throw those puppies right up here right now. I'm going to do a quick song. It's the first time on this song here. We're going to use this microphone.
Yep.
Let's see how it goes. This is all about all the things that happened to me last year. Instead of the 12 days of Christmas, this is the 10 ways of sickness. This is the world debut of the 10 ways of sickness. Let's see how it goes. On the first day of sickness, Humana gave to me a colonoscopy. On the second day of sickness, Humana gave to me a double hernia and a colonoscopy. On the third day of sickness, Humana gave to me a triple bypass, a double hernia and a colonoscopy. On the fourth day of sickness, Humana gave to me 4 giant chest tubes, a triple bypass, a double hernia and a colonoscopy. On the 5th day of sickness, Humana didn't pay for me. $500 for the pharmacy. 4 big chest tubes, triple bypass, double hernia, and a colonoscopy. On the 6th day of sickness, I won't say Christmas, Christmas, Humana didn't pay for me. $600 for the ambulance, $500 towards pharmacy. 4 big chest tubes, a triple bypass, a double hernia, and a colonoscopy. On the to the emergency room. You're thinking about that $7,000 deductible. $7,000 deductible, $600 for the ambulance, $500 for the pharmacy, 4 big chest tubes, a triple bypass, a double hernia, and a colonoscopy. For the 8th day of sickness, Humana came to me. 81 milligrams of aspirin, $7,000 deductible, $600 for the ambulance, $500 towards pharmacy, 4 big chest tubes, a triple bypass, a double hernia, and a colonoscopy. On the 9th day of sickness, Humana came to me. 90 Percocet, 81 milligrams of aspirin, $7,000 deductible, $600 for the ambulance, $500 for the pharmacy, $500 for the pharmacy.
4 chest
4 big chest tubes, bypass, double hernia, and a colonoscopy. Last one. On the 10th day of sickness, Humana paid for me. 10 days in the hospital. 90 Percocet, 81 milligrams of aspirin, $7,000 deductible, $600 for the ambulance, $500 for the